I loved your presentation. It was really good, and I think that it inspired a lot of people in journalism. First, I'm going to ask, what was the purpose and mission of PBS News Hour?
I think that all people who work at the PBS News Hour really see themselves as educators. Even Jim Lara, who started the program over 35 years ago, he has said, I feel like I'm trying to responsibly tell a story and give Americans enough information so that they can make informed decisions. And they know what's going on with their government, with their school system, with their what's going on in Washington and around the world, so that they can be as well informed and as aware as possible, and when necessary, work to right things that are going wrong if that's what's going on.
I think that completely came across your presentation. And I read some more about your biography, and you were talking about the PBS News Hour Extra, and how you have some curriculum on there that teachers can use to expand upon topics. You get a lot of comments on that. Is it going well? Do you like to use that?
Yes, it's one of the most popular areas of the website because I think a lot of educators come to PBS. They see PBS as a resource for content that they can use in their classroom. And a lot of teachers want to use current events in their classroom. I mean, it's a way to connect what the students are learning to the real world, whether it's science or language arts or social studies, especially in terms of the News Hour. So what we try to do on News Hour Extra is make it easy for teachers and not have them have to do 2 weeks of prep work before the students understand what's going on in the world. We try to find them videos that have enough background and context so that they can just use it as a 30-minute activity in their classroom. And then we also try to create original forms of content that are more engaging, and that's where the student voices come in. And that's where we get students from around the country or around the world to report events, and it makes it much more personal and much more engaging for young people.
I'm assuming that ties in with the student reporting labs, where students actually produce the piece of work and actually show it onto the website, and other students can look at it and see how they relate to it and actually understand from that, correct?
Yep.
Okay. I was also thinking about, and I've learned a lot about journalism in a lot of classes, and media is considered the fourth branch of government. And so I was seeing through a lot of other posts about how much information was going in there, how people have reacted. With the child brides piece that we just saw, a lot of people had a lot of emotion about that. I even felt kind of inspired, like I want to actually do something, like look more into it.
Yeah.
In your opinion, does media or news change the world?
Yeah, I think that media holds people accountable. There's that word transparency that floats around Washington, D.C., where everyone says that they're being transparent, but it's really up to the media to make sure that they are, and that we know how money is being spent, how taxpayer money is being spent, that we know when people say that they're doing things, are they actually doing those things? When people make speeches and they, kind of paint a picture of the world, it's up to the media to figure out whether what they're saying is true, or whether it's more spin, or whether it's manipulation. It's up to a journalist to responsibly look into what people are saying and make sure that it responds to reality. And then also to tell stories that no one's talking about. I think the woman who did the child bride story, none of us would have known about that unless she went out and not just found out that information, but also told a good story. Because you're not going to just, if someone says, wait a minute, everyone, we should be paying attention to this. There are 5-year-olds who are being, forced into marriage. Yeah, maybe, but it's all about telling a good story that actually touches people in a way that, as you said, you feel like you want to do something about it.
Okay, well, thank you.
Thank you.